Yeah, but like if you try to make your logo white, like as a former graphic designer, let me tell you, you cannot make your logo white because then it will basically not show up on anything unless it has a dark background. So there's a logical reason for this. I agree, but there's a very good reason that logo is blue. Well, here we go. The fight on the outside of the point already starting off. And we'll see what Cloud9 can get done. They are in the red. Afrika Blue is blue for this map anyway. Mendo dodging around Tracer, trying to find a little bit of damage. Adam, or I should say Blue Adam, getting a little bit low. He might be in trouble here. Mendo going in for the kill. Has to recall out of there for now, but the kills are coming in regardless for each team. Quite the brawl to start things off with.
Yeah, God's actually taken down by Arhan right there, so quick little advantage here.
Or vice versa, rather.
Yeah, vice versa. So we're going to see, actually, the boost coming out pretty early.
A very fast nano boost for Cloud9. Mano on the run for Afrika Blue. In the meantime, Rib cornering him. Oh, but he takes a sleep dart. And, ooh, man, that was close. I swear he almost got knocked off, but he was pulled back in by the Graviton search from Donghyun. And Donghyun back on the point now. He's got his own nano boost. Going to get pulled in by Gods. In a lot of trouble here, but he's managing to get the kills. It looks like Afrika Blue, wow, they're still fighting over it. Cloud9 managed to grab the points, so they've got the control percent building. But this has just been non-stop action since it started.
Yeah, absolutely. A little bit of overextension there allowed the pickoff to come onto Rib, and then a re-engage successful here from Afrika Blue, but Mendo doing a great job of stalling this out.
Yeah,
they actually forced the sound barrier too. That's really going to be big for the next fight, and there's nobody who can hit Mendo right now. Finally,
they finally get him down, but man, that cost him a good 10%, I would say at least.
It cost him about 23% on that. When the actual take started, it was only sitting at 11%. So really a lot of time eaten up there by Mendo. Wow, as they are going to just go ahead and regroup now. Pretty forward defense here from Afrika Blue. Couple of ultimates available, and they're working up to about 4 once Donghyun gets his. And we'll be in a situation where it's going to be 5 ults for Cloud9, just lacking that Lucio as they come in for the approach.
It's going to take a little bit of time, though. Donghyun moving in. He's got the Graviton Surge, pops it immediately. Arhan pulls out the Dragon Blade, going for the combo. Adam Ammon picking up kills. Arhan looking for a bit more. He's certainly done enough damage. Gets one right at the end, and that's going to be a pretty clean Afrika Blue teamfight win.
Yeah, and good ult economy usage right there. They only used the Dragon Blade. They didn't commit the nano boost, so they're going to have that up for the next fight. But unfortunately, they did lose Adam, who still had that Earth Shatter available, so they have to fall back. They can't play the same kind of aggressive defense. He is back now. Yeah, they're going to fall back a little bit more, looking to use that Earth Shatter and combo the nano boost into it. They're going to get it.
Oh no, Rib falls asleep due to the ultimate. Mendo coming in now. Whoa, we got 4 with the Pulse Bomb. And that's how you win a fight. Mendo just kills everybody. If he kills Adam, this will be a 6 kill. Oh, Surefour steals at the last second. That was scumbag Surefour.
Great setup there from Cloud9. Again, they hold on to their ult economy for the most part. Use 2 ults to go ahead and get that wipe. No sound barrier on the side of Afrika Blue to minimize that damage, and they baited them in. They knew the Earth Shatter was up, so they took the Earth Shatter. Rib got a Zarya shield on him, and when everybody committed, that's when they came in and hit the big Graviton.
Recry using his whole hog, but not really getting much out of it. Adam on Cloud9. White Adam, the support Adam, able to pick up a kill for his team.
Yeah, I'm not sure they needed to use the nano boost onto Gods right there. May have been a little bit too much, but they do keep them at bay and in the doorway for a little bit, and trade the whole hogs at the very least. But now Cloud9 going to be running on very low, but Adam in the front, and that's a good hook.
Yep, that's right. That's not going to be, Donghyun not long for this world. They do get the sound barrier, but it's a little bit late. Surefour very low, though. He gets a sound barrier from his team, and now Cloud9 going on the aggressive defense, and they are up to 80 control percent right now. Nearly claiming village here. Cloud9 cleaning up.
Yeah, and especially the late kills there onto Amon and Arhan going to be very consequential. This last 10% is going to force them to rush. Yeah. Sound barrier, ill-advised usage there from Afrika Blue, and they're going to get big banged once again.
That was a nice biotic grenade in there as well from Rolf, and that equaled not a lot of healing and a lot of damage. Meanwhile, Africa's still trying to take this one, but doesn't look like it's going to work out. Cloud9, it was a bit back and forth, but they're going to take Night Market.
Yeah, they absolutely will. I'm really surprised about the sound barrier that came out of Afrika Blue there at the very end. Yeah. They had time to reset as long as they fell back, and instead they commit the sound barrier especially after they had already lost their tank line.
Yeah.
You're just not going to get any value out of that ability whatsoever.
Well, I think he was trying to save Dongyun in that particular case, because it went down right as Zarya died. But either way, I agree it was too late. But
it was too late. Once you lose your Reinhardt in that situation, you don't have a positional advantage. You have to funnel through that choke to get back onto the point. Sound barrier is just not going to do a whole lot. Better to fall back right there. And Africa just not having the cleanest shot calling. On the other side, Cloud9 executing a lot of great ult combos and seeming to communicate well around their opponent's ultimate abilities. And Cloud9 not switching up much this time. They're just going to run with the combo that worked for them before in the last game. Same team composition.
Yeah, Mendo building up that pulse bomb fairly quick while Rib goes in for the charge. Gets it with the biotic grenade, though. The good one, rather. Arhan gets a kill onto Rolf, though. So he gets into the back of the lines. Cloud9 struggling a little bit here. And Arhan for a bit more cleanup. Looks like they might just let him go. They've pushed Cloud9 back for the moment. They can just take the point.
Africa coming back with the Roadhog and the Genji, so gets the initial pick there onto the high ground. Mendo couldn't get around the flank quite in time. Did get a lot of damage down, a lot of ult charge built up, so at least they've got something to play around on their next push.
Yeah. You can hear those headshots. Oh yeah, in the right click.
Such a satisfying sound.
It really is when you're playing Roadhog. I don't know why it's more with him than other heroes, but it's so true. Arhan's pretty close to that Dragon Blade. Ooh, now he's close to the afterlife. Well, he's actually in it for a little while. Mendo's got the pulse bomb, though. Ooh, that's such a juicy target, man. So tempting with half-life, but he's going to save it, I think, wisely so. They're going to win this fight without having to use the ultimates.
It's actually huge. They didn't have to use anything at all right there. Pickoff comes in.
Nice grab. Oh, nice shield.
Shield, and also the reflect still there, so not a chance to actually finish off that kill. And that is going to be a commitment right there of the nano boost from Amon.
Well, he put it on the front of the shield, and that doesn't do a whole lot of damage. So Mendo kind of wasting that one there. Arhan, meanwhile, can't get anything done with the Dragon Blade, though. He does kill Rolf, I suppose. Nothing else. There's a hook. Whoa, Roadhog just slid across the floor there. That does not look comfortable. Goodbye. And that is a pretty successful whole hog for Gods.
Wow, Amon used the nano boost onto their Zarya Donghyun at the very start of that engagement, and that just caused Cloud9 to just pretty much easily kite him backwards and negate a lot of that damage. Meanwhile, Arhan massively overextends into the back with the Dragon Blade. No protection on him, no nano boost because it was already used, and not a very good trade there, but see if they can do something more now.
Yeah, well, okay, that's a decent Graviton Surge. Well, wait, okay, there we go. Went down now. I thought he was going to throw it in a little bit earlier, but they do find the fight they were looking for. That's going to be a retake for Afrika Blue. Off the back of, I believe, what was a pretty good Shatter.
It was a graceful loss, though. They forced absolutely every ult out of Afrika Blue, and they only lost the sound barrier in exchange. So Cloud9 have another strong push right here. Opportunity to take everything back. All they have to worry about is Arhan. There's no nano boost coming in quickly here from Amon, who's still looking for that remaining 35% charge.
Yeah, Mendo trying to flank right now. Dodges a hook. You're crying a little bit of trouble here. Wow, the charge comes through. The fight's begun right now. They're going to get Surefour very, very low here. Mendo fighting for his life against Arhan. There's that duel Arhan loves to look for, but he's going to disengage. He's low health himself. Meanwhile, goes to the front lines, gets hit with that fire strike from Rib. C9, though, on the retreat. And it looks like Afrika Blue. Well, that was a good kill for Gods, but it looks like they're going to regroup. Wow, Earthshatter comes through from Adam on Afrika Blue. They're going to use that to finish Gods off, I suppose. Not sure if they really needed to use that there, but they do hold the point. They're up to about 80% themselves now.
It does buy them, 5-8% more time just because he died so late in that engagement, but will it be worth it? Cloud9 definitely is going to have another opportunity at a 6-man push right here, and they're coming in with a big ult edge.
Yep. It's a plan. Surefour nearly has his as well.
Yeah, be careful, though. They can't commit too many ults because they've got to hold it for another 40%.
Yep, that's right. Nano Boost used. They're going to put that onto Gods, it looks like. He's got the whole hog. There's the Pulse Bomb going in, and a couple kills. Mendo does get the one onto Dongyun. Going on to that, and it looks like Afrika Blue. Did they just not touch the point? I guess not. Well, that was a bit odd.
Well, I mean, right there, Afrika Blue
wow.
just takes the point. Nobody was on it at the end. They tried to use the Nano Boost whole hog combination, but the Graviton Surge was a little late. They couldn't catch very many people, and a lot of the Cloud9 members were just getting hammered there by Adam in the hallway.
Well, I mean, they had plenty of people within range of the point, but just nobody touched it, so It's a bit rough of an end of a point for Cloud9, but
they allowed themselves to be flanked. I mean, they tried to make a play into choke point, but there weren't any people there in the choke point to make the play on. So engagement not really working out, and it was a good spread of the Africa Blue players to make sure that that CC and the AoE damage was not going to affect them. Arhan.
Well, this is interesting.
Yeah, usually Recry is going to be the one on the Pharah, so this is a bit of a change. And Surefour also on the Pharah today.
Ooh, did he get any boops?
Nope.
Close.
No boops, unfortunately.
Close,
the Pharah,
no
classic concussive blast right there, but not going to find anything.
Yep, Surefour just raining damage down from above. A couple kills coming in for Africa Blue early on. Out Surefour, one of the victims.
Donghyun actually getting the kill with his left click right there, and very quick wipe from Cloud9. They lost Rib thanks to the biotic grenade eliminating the healing.
Yeah.
So their front line collapses pretty quickly. Mendo is going to swap to a Widowmaker. Nope, thinks better of it. Soldier 76 time it is.
I was going to say, Widowmaker on this point can be tough to make it work.
Yeah, absolutely can be. There aren't really good long sight lines here. And having that Soldier is a great solution to Arhan being on that Pharah.
There's a couple, but they're just not enough. All right, God's coming in. Looking for the hook, doesn't quite find it. There's a charge from Adam. Oh, he just charges right off the edge. Whoa! Blue Adam with a big mistake there, going right off the edge. Meanwhile, Recry does get the kill on the Cloud9's Reinhardt. Donghyun with that Graviton Surge. He's not going to waste any time using it. And Surefour does have the nano boost, and that's a great barrage from Arhan. Wow.
Yeah, they weren't paying attention right there. And even though Surefour was nano boosted and within left click range, he was trying to extend to the enemy Zarya. Instead, Africa Blue, they know the combo's available, so they just fall back after launching the Graviton and then just allow Pharah to clean that one up. Bit of a distraction.
Let's check that one again. I mean, nobody was really counting on Arhan to come in there. I just think they totally missed that he was there.
Yeah, so good to find him behind that pillar. Earthshatter going to come through. Arhan has been sound barriered.
Yeah, that's right. Africa Blue uses that one. They're in a lot of trouble now. Cloud9 not able to quite come up, and that was a double kill for Mono in that right click.
Yeah, very nicely done by Africa Blue. Last season, they looked their best on these control maps. They are very good at these big death ball brawls, has been their specialty. And even with swapping out some of the players, they have dominated in points 2 and 3 here tonight.
Yep. Well, it's one thing to win the control maps, another thing to win the best of 5. So Cloud9, even if they lose this one, not out of it yet. Mendo coming from behind with the tag visor. They're going to use the sound barrier as well. Arhan's going to get taken out. Can't really do much about that. Adam in trouble. Mendo trying to run away.
Nobody's on the point!
Are you kidding me? Again? What?
Oh,
that is 2 rounds in a row that Cloud9